Hey folks, my name is Matt Cowsert. I'm the Principal Product Manager for Focus here at the FinOps Foundation.
Hey everyone, I'm Letian Feng. I'm a Senior Manager of Product Management. At AWS, I lead the product management of all the cost management optimization products.
Today we would like to talk about Focus 1.2, which was recently announced as generally available from AWS. So Letian, I have a couple of questions for you. Everyone's really curious. What do you think the benefits of using Focus as a standardized languages for AWS customers?
Yeah, so we heard that a lot of AWS customers also use have their infrastructure on other providers. So a lot of times they want to get a unified view of their cost usage across all their technology portfolio, and Focus really allows you to do that. And so with the introduction of SaaS-specific columns in Focus 1.2, customers not only be able to get cost visibilities on AWS and other cloud providers, they also be able to get this visibility across all the SaaS providers. And that's really a major step forward.
I also know with this release, Letian, AWS now supports capacity reservations. Can you maybe talk through the benefits or the increased importance for capacity reservations for AWS customers?
Yeah, so capacity reservations allow AWS customers to ensure that they have the right capacity when they need it. So there are various forms of capacity reservations on AWS, and two most popular ones are the on-demand capacity reservation, as well as EC2 capacity block for ML. And with the new Focus 1.2, we provide the capacity reservation level of granularity data there so that customers can understand how much they're paying on the capacity reservations, like what percentage of their capacity reservation is being utilized, and what are the areas that have unused capacity reservations for optimization. So this gives customers a lot more visibility into the cost of the usage of the instances covered by capacity reservation.
We talked a bit about the idea of the pricing currencies or the virtual currency piece of this, and we touched a bit on how this is beneficial for folks that are operating for platforms and SaaS providers. But what about your customers that are like multinational customers where they may, AWS prices in USD, but you may potentially bill in other currencies as well?
Yeah, so we have customers who gets their AWS bills in USDs, but also they pay their bills for other cloud providers, SaaS providers in other currencies, and not necessarily like different currencies, but also there are SaaS providers that bill customers by number of tokens. And by using Focus 1.2, we're able to represent all these data into the same data set without having customers to merge like data set from each providers and have to juggle around formats. So a lot of customers really like it.
When I was a practitioner way back in the day when I was a controller in the Army, I spent a lot of time trying to match our charges against what our invoice are. With the introduction of the invoice ID with 1.2 as well, can you maybe talk through the benefits that your customers get there?
Yeah, like invoice reconciliation is probably one of the most important FinOps tasks. Like every month when you get the bill from AWS or from any cloud providers, you will need to reconcile the data sets that you have from AWS, from cost of use data against the invoices, so that make sure that all the internal financial processing goes smoothly. So Focus 1.2 specification introduced an invoice unit, invoice ID column, and that column allows you to match what are the rows that's in the Focus data set correspond to which invoice that's issued by AWS. So you can more seamlessly run the reconciliation.
Nice. That's a big one. I guess my last question is like, if I'm a new customer and I'm not super familiar with Focus, like how can I get started with Focus on AWS?
Yeah, starting with Focus on AWS is super easy. You just need to go to Billing and Cost Management Console. There's a data export page. Go to the data export page, choose cost of usage, and select Focus 1.2. And through a simple click, you're done. You can get the data in Focus 1.2 format, S3 buckets within the next 24 hours.
Yeah. You guys also have like a fair bit of documentation as well, right? Both like the user guide and then like a conformance gap report that explains kind of the exact behavior that's to be expected across.
Yeah, I know we provide a very comprehensive documentations, and we also have a blog. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us.
Last point to mention is if you're interested in learning more about Focus, we do have Focus Analyst as well as Focus Intro training that'll help get you up to speed on the ins and outs of the focus specification.
Hey everyone, producer Andrew here. Thank you so much for watching and for your support. For more FinOps content, go check out our YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, and leave comments and questions for all of our wonderful speakers. We appreciate your support.